What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all already know what it is. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. World class. World class.
Wednesday, World Class
World
Wednesday.
class.
By the way,
World.
do you know what the term world class means, Torch? World class, the definition of the term world class. World class, to compete, perform, and excel on a worldwide basis. I'm just saying.
By the
That
way,
means anybody, anywhere can get it.
by the way,
Just saying.
by the way, the show you watch, the organizations that you watch are world supported.
World
We
class.
appreciate that world
Anywhere in
class
the world.
support. We appreciate that world class support and love. We appreciate it greatly. We got a phenomenal show coming to you today. Clap Them Cheeks segment will go down tonight. Yes, the first week of Clap Them Cheeks, bringing that thing back. Clap Them Cheeks segment, bringing it back like it never left. We got some good topics tonight, phenomenal topics coming up. It's gonna be a war tonight, and if y'all paid attention this week, it already the football season you could tell is here because videos is being made, comments is being said, clapbacks is being given, and it's all good. It's all in the good form of sports talk. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Marcus the Alphabet's my guy. Mr. Friday Night Lights himself, Mr. Coffee Talk himself, Mr. Alphabet's Football Talk Show. Make sure you support the Alphabet's Football Talk page. If you too afraid to mention pages and stuff, then you probably shouldn't be looking for that same world class respect. Okay. Shout out to my guy on my right over here. We about to put on a phenomenal show tonight, by the way. You already know who I am. I'm the fire starter. Today, I'm the fire starter. All right. I'm telling you now, get ready for an explosive show coming up. All right. Explosion. LL Cool J, Mama said knock you out type of explosion tonight. All right. On the show. So shout out to y'all that's tuned in right now. I'm liking and sharing. I need y'all to like and share the show. I'm gonna be sending this out to the many of folks. Marcus,
What's good?
should
Man?
we start off the show with some highlights, news, and notes? Should we start off the show with clap them cheeks? Or should we start off you know what? We're gonna start off the show today with clap them cheeks. Let's get clap them cheeks out the way now. Clap.
Okay.
Clap,
Okay.
clap them cheeks.
Let's
Time to
do it.
clap those cheeks. Now, for those who don't know what the clap them cheeks segment is, we talk about the top 3 teams this week that got their cheeks clapped. The beatdowns of the week. Your 3 teams, you name them, and then I'm gonna name mine. And then we're gonna see if they match up and agree. And we'll talk about it just for a few minutes before we get into our hot topics tonight. Marcus the Alphabets. I want you to go ahead and give me your clap them cheeks top 3 nominees of the week.
Well, I mean, it hurts me, man. But like I tell people all the time, I do not play favorites. Dallas Cowboys, man. My Dallas Cowboys got their cheeks. And it's gonna get it's gonna get worse. I mean, they really did. They got beat up. They got smacked around. We're starting to see the avalanche of getting rid of Micah Parsons. I tell people all the time, you cannot elite top 3 edge rushers do not grow on trees. They just don't. They don't grow on trees. Guys like that, generational type talent, they don't grow on trees. And then you look at the injuries there. CeeDee Lamb, high ankle sprain. Tyler Booker, high ankle sprain. George Pickens, he's going to have to step. Some of these guys, they're going to have to step it up. And speaking of not playing favorites, your Green Bay Packers losing to the Cleveland Browns. I'm in a couple of survivor leagues, and a lot of people pick they pick the Packers to win that game and the Browns to pull that game out. It was a bad look. And finally, the Atlanta Falcons, man. The Atlanta Falcons, I think maybe we may have ordained and coronated Michael Penix Jr. He's going to come in here. He's the next best thing since sliced bread. To lose to the Carolina Panthers, man. With the weapons that you have on that team, a Bijan Robinson, a Kyle Pitts, a Drake London, you got all of your skilled position guys are first round picks. Michael Penix, first round pick. Drake London, first round pick. Kyle Pitts, who got drafted ahead of Jamar Chase, by the way. I went crazy about that. The draft show that we did, they drafted Kyle Pitts before Jamar Chase. And you drafted Bijan Robinson in the first round too. And for you to be that inept on offense, so those are my three there. Packers, Cowboys, Falcons, very disappointing losses. A lot of people lost a lot of money. If you were sports wagering and things or whatnot like that, those three teams probably set you back and probably got you sent home. And if you had them in fantasy, you probably lost this week too. So those are my three right there. Those are my three.
Interesting enough, I'm surprised that you wanted to mention my Green Bay Packers because we lost on special teams. If we would have won that game, you wouldn't have had us on Clap Them Cheeks because we won. So 3 points made a difference, huh? I got you.
Well,
No, you already. Don't you start your mess. Nah, sir, you already gave it up. Don't try to retract it now. You think you slick. So instead, you wanted to mention the Green Bay Packers, but yet didn't mention the Cincinnati Bengals, sir. The team that you said is going to the playoffs, sir. The same team that just got their boots smoked by Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz.
Yes, but it was
Nah.
Look, Jake Browning ain't Joe Burrow. So that's okay. No, that's a big deal.
That's okay.
An elite quarterback. You had two scrub quarterbacks. And one scrub quarterback beat another scrub quarterback.
Marcus. I don't want to hear you singing a TLC no scrubs song, sir. You don't get to sing that song, sir. I swear up and down, folks was like, well, Jake Browning, he played well when he played with the Cincinnati Bengals. He was 5-4 record. He had a great quarterback QBR rating, one of the highest among starters, and yada, yada, yada. I heard all these comments and stories about Jake Browning. And what did I tell you last week, sir? Come on, let's hear it. I told you the Cincinnati Bengals are pretenders. 2-0, and they not making the playoffs. And it definitely ain't happened after what you just seen yesterday. And I'm writing them off, right? I already wrote them off before the season started. I'm writing them off now. It was 34-0, Marcus. I don't want to hear nothing about the two scrubs.
Oh, I know. I collected. Shout out to my guy, Blaze Thunder Gabbert. We appreciate your donation. Oh,
Blaze up here donating money?
Yeah. Oh, he was like, it ain't gonna matter. No Joe Burrow. No Joe Burrow. We still gonna win. So yeah, really? we appreciate your donation to the Alphabets Football Foundation. We appreciate that very kindly donation. We appreciate
hilarious. I mean, if he want to donate some money, he can go ahead and we can make a couple of bets. Melissa, shout out to you. I see you. Melissa, shout out to you as well. Shout out to Wayne. Shout out to everybody. Braxton, Ron, I see you. Yeah, I said it. The Vikings made the Bengals booty go real bad. Ha ha. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. You saw what it was. You know what time it was with them. They hilarious to me. Now, Bengals, number one, sir, since you thought you were so slick picking my Green Bay Packers. I'm starting to think you might be an op.
Not at
You
all.
picking
Watch
my
my
damn
pick.
team. Okay, watch
Packers
this.
play the Cowboys this week. Watch and see who I pick. Watch and see who I pick.
Now see, I'm so glad that he about to fix it, y'all. He fix it. I can fix it. Fix it, Felix. I'm waiting for the fix. Fix it, sir. Picking my Green Bay Packers on this damn clap them cheeks. Number 2, the Atlanta Falcons. Woo. Lord have mercy. How do you get 0, goose egg, zilch, nada, zip, nothing? I don't know how many ways I can say 0. I don't know. 0. Oh, cero, dinero.
Neil, nada, nunca, nothing, nunca.
Don't make me laugh. The Atlanta Falcons, Ron Thomas. Ron Thomas got up here like a grown man Monday night, late night, and admitted and told us about his team. So I give Ron respect. That's what we call being humble. Thank you, Ron. Name of the game.
Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. Show up.
Being humble. We respect that, sir. Number 2. That's why I didn't put you on the number 1 list this week. But the Bengals is number 1. I don't give a damn. Number 2. Number 3. Damn. I could pick the New York Giants. I could pick the Dallas Cowboys. And I could pick the Green Bay Packers. But since Marcus the Alphabets wanted to pick the Green Bay Packers
I picked the Cowboys too. I didn't gloss over my Cowboys.
And wanted to be funny, Mr. Funny Man over here, because our field goal got blocked, right? Because the field goal got blocked. Now, they wouldn't even be talking about the Packers the way they do. I mean, we got folks out here making big buffoonery comments about the Packers all of a sudden because Cleveland made a good play on special teams and won the game. As if we haven't seen that 1,000 times. Good teams lose too. Players fuck up too. Players fuck up. Okay. So with that being said, I mean, we know that we done seen some buffoonery stuff online, and I done commented to this buffoonery that I heard. And if anybody wants smoke, you know where I'm at with what I said. Ain't no backing down here. I'm right here for you. In fact, I'm hoping you come on down. All right, come on down here so we can give you a nice little trip down memory lane since people done forgot where they come from in they damn teams. Okay. Now, with that being said, number 3 has got to be the New York Giants. You want to know why it's the New York Giants?
Why is that? Did we have high expectation for the Giants? Did we have?
No. No. Watch this. This is what we call accountability. Ready?
Okay.
Because I picked the Giants to win last week.
Okay.
I picked them to win last week. They had the perfect opportunity, and Russell Wilson, what did you do? Throwing damn balls out of the back of the sir. Jackson Dart is taking your position, sir. You played 3 weeks with the New York Giants and got your position took. Sir, it's almost about that time where the coronation and the horns start blowing and the ceremony starts going. Dearly beloved, we gather here today to put another quarterback's career to rest, to rest in prosperity with the fine wife, go home and be a husband too.
Let me ask you this, Torres. Let me ask you this. So
what?
Jackson Dart has been named the starter for the rest of the season, which we expected. I didn't expect it this soon. I'd be lying if I said I expected it to be this soon. Who should be the backup? Russ
Jameis.
or Jameis?
Jameis.
Yeah, okay.
Jameis.
Look, man. Look.
It's about posture. It's about posture and attitude for me.
Okay. You got
that's what it's about for me.
You got traded out of Seattle after a phenomenal, run there with Seattle, Legion of Boom, Marshawn Lynch, all them boys, Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas. You go to Denver, and you're supposed to be the savior that they gave up all these assets for you. You get ran up out of there. You go to Pittsburgh, you get outplayed and lose 5 straight games.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Fields goes up there and plays real well. Then you lose the last 5 or 6 games, lost a playoff game. Then you go to the Giants and get 3 weeks, and then you get benched. You get benched. Once it starts getting like that, and you're getting ran out of town after just a few weeks, it's time to go ahead and pack it up and head on to the house. You've made a nice living. You got a beautiful wife, few kids.
Mm-hmm.
Change your adopted future son. Change his name. It's time to go home, bro. Time to go home. Maybe Sierra make some more records or whatever, and go ahead and head on. Maybe go into coaching. He's a very articulate guy. Maybe going to broadcasting or whatever. But it gets to that point, and you should start seeing the writing on the wall and be like, okay, this ride's just about over, man. It's about it's
the
over.
ride is definitely over.
Yeah. Go ahead and head on home. Got a beautiful wife, beautiful family. That's great. Made a lot of money. Got a Super Bowl championship. Played in 2 Super Bowls. Go ahead and head on home, man. It's time.
You know who Russell Wilson might remind me of?
Who's that?
Jalen Hurts.
In what ways? In what way?
The fact that you need all types of weaponry around you to win. You need great defense, great coaching, great GM, great running game, great wide receivers, great offensive line. You need every damn piece you can get. You need every damn piece you can get to win.
But you know what? I hear you to an extent. Mm-hmm. I hear you to an extent, but don't everybody kind of look? Let me ask. Look, mm-hmm. Let me ask you this: would Joe Montana have been Joe Montana without Jerry Rice, John Taylor, Tom Rathman, Roger Craig? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times.
Okay, but there's a difference between. But there's a difference between if you make players better or if players make you better.
Okay, Jerry Rice had 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks, Montana and Steve Young. What's the one common denominator? Like, and this ain't to diminish anybody's career, but just saying, well, you got to have all this stuff around you. So we sit up there, and a lot of people still there. They have the argument. We can have this debate till the end of time. Tom Brady or Joe Montana. Tom Brady never had Jerry Rice. Tom Brady never had. Now he had that one season with Randy Moss, a couple of seasons with that season, that 2007 Patriots team. They ended up losing the Super Bowl. By the way, they lost. He never had a. You look at the Troy Browns, the Wes Welkers and the Julian Edelmans. Now he did have good tight ends. You got a Gronk, but he didn't have Jerry Rice. So when we say, well, he had everything around him, didn't Joe Montana have everything around him too? I'm just saying. I mean, like, if we're gonna have this conversation, we do have to look at stuff like that and be like, okay, all right, like this. I think a lot. Terry Bradshaw has four Super Bowls. You got Lynn Swann and
Joe Montana. That's my thing too, Dwayne Woodley. Absolutely, thank you. Joe Montana wasn't mid either, sir. Joe Montana. You
How do we know?
Joe Montana was.
How do we know though?
He wasn't me. He wasn't. He went to Kansas
He
City.
played his entire. I'm just saying, just for the sake of debate, he played his entire career with Jerry Rice. When they started winning, Jerry Rice.
I seen Joe Montana outside of
hold on.
I seen Joe Montana outside of a 49ers uniform, and Joe Montana still was the guy.
Okay, and he didn't win crap. He went to Kansas
City.
Hold
on, but what's this? That's okay, and that's my point. Is you speaking to my point again. There are people who win championships, and they're not the vocal point of why they win championships. And then there's people who perform and are the vocal points of winning.
But when you have all world, we consider Jerry Rice.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we consider Jerry Rice amongst wide receivers?
You already know that's number one.
I'm just saying.
That's number one.
Yes, you look a whole lot better when you have. Look at him perform. Look who he has around him. He has around him. Would Joe Montana have been Joe Montana without Jerry Rice?
Okay, correct. But we also know that NFL, football is a team sport. We know it's a team sport. But there's
I understand when you have the guy with Troy Aikman. Okay, so this is the same argument we have with about a Troy Aikman.
Okay.
This is the same argument, or the Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders argument. Oh, well, Emmitt Smith is way better because he's an all-time leading rusher. And I'm a Cowboys fan. Look who his offensive line was. Look who he had around. Well, Emmitt won more. He did more. He ran for more yards. He's got a Hall of Fame quarterback, a Hall of Fame number one wide receiver. He's got maybe one of the greatest offensive lines in history. Is there anybody out there? Okay, is there anybody out there who thinks Emmitt Smith is the greatest running back of all time?
No, so you give respect to Barry, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the same thing. What I'm saying is I give respect to people who perform at a higher level without having every piece around. You know who was great? You know who was great at that? Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning didn't have every piece around him. He still won championships.
He did.
Not with the coach. He didn't. Not with the coach. He didn't. Stop that. That's a lie. If you tell that lie right here on
Tony Dungy.
He never had every piece, even with Tony Dungy as the coach.
Peyton
Manning. Reggie.
Marvin Harrison.
I'm talking about full team, sir. You're talking about one aspect. I'm talking about
it made his life a whole lot. Do we remember what Peyton Manning looked like his first couple of years? He led the league in sacks. He was getting hit on every play.
Do we not always have
Reggie Wayne and Marvin
Do we not
Harrison
always have the conversations of most teams have one thing that's good and the other not? So okay. So again, while you're trying to run me off a point that I know I have legitimately, Peyton Manning never. So the white ring, and guess what? And the coach never had a top 5 defense. Name one. Go ahead and tell me when they had a top 5 defense.
You're not going to have the top of everything. Let's not act like
you named Tony Dungy. Hold
on, no. Robert Mathis and Dwight Freeney. Robert Mathis and Dwight Freeney.
And what was their defense? And what was their defense ranked those years?
It was a big.
They weren't 5. They weren't 10. Okay. So you had a bend but don't break defense.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to say. Even though Peyton Manning's offense majority of the time was the Colts defense. We all know this. Everybody who analyzed the game said the same thing and know that, right? Okay. So there's something to be said about that. There's something to be said.
Okay.
Peyton Manning's performances with who he had were the big reasons why he won. Okay. If you look at now, since you want to go there, Jalen Hurts has A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, top tight
Goddard.
Top tight end, a top 10 tight end, literally has one of the best 2 pairings in the league when it comes to one wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2.
Wide receiver
Saquon Barkley,
2,000-yard
The
rookie.
phenomenal offensive line,
Okay.
phenomenal defensive line, great linebackers who can play in a hell of a secondary, right?
I don't know about the second.
What
I
you
don't know
mean you
about
don't
that.
know
I
about? Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I don't know
whoa, whoa,
about the
whoa,
secondary.
whoa, whoa,
No,
sir.
I don't know about
Last
the
year,
secondary.
you had a problem with the secondary last year? You're
No, I'm
out of
talking
your
about
mind.
right now. I'm talking about right
I
now.
don't care about right now. I'm talking about last year when he won the Super Bowl.
Their secondary
This is
was
what we're talking
rookies. Their secondary was rookies.
and their rookies were phenomenal. They both
Okay,
had
and
interceptions.
this year they're getting their
Literally.
asses cooked.
Hold on, watch this. Hold on. And why is that? They got tape this year, right? They ain't got the same defensive line, right? They ain't got the same defensive line, right? They ain't got that same defensive line, right?
Nope.
The corner's getting cooked, right? Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Jalen Hurts has had every imaginable piece put around to win and has not been the vocal point of winning.
The focal point. The focal point. Okay.
The vocal. I'm sorry. The biggest, the vocal point. You know what I'm talking about. The focal point. The focal point. He hasn't been the big. He hasn't been the loud.
The catalyst. He ain't been the catalyst.
He ain't been the catalyst.
I got you. But guess what they said. This what they said.
He ain't been the
this what they've been saying.
This
what they've been saying. A lot of people, and this ain't me. This ain't me.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people said the same thing about Patrick Mahomes, all-world coach. Where do we rate Travis Kelce at as far as tight ends?
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, maybe the greatest deep threat of all time.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Read them comments, sir. You see them comments.
Let me see here. Joe Montana wasn't mid, though. How do we know? How do we not know? He wasn't mid. We never saw him play without Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, Jerry Rice, Jonathan Taylor. You're saying he was never mid. We don't know that because we never saw him without those pieces. Joe Montana was balling in his mid. Joe Montana was balling in his mid to late.
We did 30s, see that. We seen that in Kansas City. I just said we seen that. Joe Montana
was balling in his mid to late 30s. Okay.
Yeah, he was.
Yo, what's up? Conrad Cushman. Yes. If Hurts lost his number 1 and number 2 wide receiver and Barkley goes down for weeks and his O-line is stagnant, could he take the Eagles to the playoffs or to the Super Bowl? Guess what quarterback did that? Oh, I just did a piece on that. I've been very vocal about Patrick Mahomes. No Rice, no Worthy, Pacheco, broken leg. I'm the one who's been I'm just saying though.
Dwayne Whitley, I'm glad you see where I'm going with this.
Yes.
I'm glad, Dwayne Whitley, you see where I'm going with this.
Yes.
And this is why I say some people need to be humble. Matter of fact, since we're talking about that, and really we need to get to these pieces because we already 30 minutes in, but we literally already saw what Jalen Hurts was without those pieces. He had
the receivers. He had the receivers. But he didn't have Barkley.
He didn't have Saquon Barkley. Oh no, he didn't have Saquon Barkley. But you know who his runners was? You know
DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift.
You look at DeAndre Swift in a bad manner now.
No, I'm saying. I mean, he ain't Barkley. I'm
no,
saying,
of course he ain't Saquon Barkley.
Yeah,
I said that was a luxury piece. I said that, but again, you had the wide receivers. You had those picks. You had some of those picks. Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean came the next 24. Mm-hmm. But you had some of those picks already. They've been hot since 2020 in picking picks.
Yeah.
But we know that you don't win with all those pieces together. We've seen this already. So when people sit up here and try to hit me with the Jalen Hurts special shit, but then say Jordan Love in the same breath isn't special and he ain't shit, please shut the entire fuck up because you sound stupid as hell when we literally have already watched your quarterback without all the pieces around him not win. And we already watched him get his boot smoked multiple times already in playoffs. We watched him get his boot smoked when he went to the Super Bowl with the Chiefs the first time. You played a stagnant Chiefs team last year. Let's not hype this shit up more than it should be. Yeah, y'all beat the Chiefs, but y'all didn't beat the Kansas City Chiefs at full strength either. Let's be clear. Let's be honest about this shit.
The Chiefs are not the same team.
Exactly. Let's
Rice.
be honest about this.
Without
Rice.
Now, I think this year it really shows like just how crucial Rashee Rice is. And look, I've been very vocal about him needing to be punished. He deserved to be punished. He should have been punished last year. Unfortunately, they didn't do it last year. So, like my football coach used to say, you can pay me now or you can pay me later. You can pay me now. You didn't want to pay last year. And then you broke your leg. So you didn't finish the season anyways. So then you come back. You still didn't get suspended last year. So now you're serving your
hold on, though, Marcus. But now we hot shit. But now we hot shit because we won the Super Bowl this year. And you threw 18 touchdowns and 5 interceptions and had 2,900 yards passing when your running back literally already had over 2,000 yards. And I said this once, I'll say it again. I've never, ever seen an offense where your running back almost accounts for just as much offense as your quarterback who played a full season. That's how I look at Jalen Hurts. Not to say that he ain't a good quarterback, but let's stop the bullshit with Jalen Hurts. Let's stop let's blow him up. Oh, he's so special because he wins games, even though we know his entire team is winning games. He's not winning those games. He's not doing it himself.
Let me tell you what. If it wasn't for that Jordan Davis block, and that was an incredible play, by the way. I don't know if we're going to bounce over to that, but
we are. We're going to get talking.
That Jordan Davis play is one of the most phenomenal plays that I've ever seen. A 330-pound man busting through the bro. That's a once in a lifetime type play. A 330-pound man busting through the line of scrimmage, blocking the field goal,
and then running that bitch back. And then he ran the bitch back,
running everybody, running nearly 19 miles an hour, and outrunning the opposing team to score touchdowns. That I've watched football for a long time, and I ain't never seen nothing like that. A man that size.
And if he wouldn't have blocked the field goal, then we having the same conversation. They would.
That was a phenomenal play. Phenomenal play.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Again, humble is the word. Humble is the word. Now, let's get to these conversations. We done talked about clap your cheeks and then slid into talking about Jalen Hurts. But since we're talking about the Eagles, might as well start off with this. The Eagles are ranked number 1 on the power rankings, but are they the best team in the league? Marcus, the alphabets. I'm waiting to hear this.
Yes.
Go ahead. Tell us why, yes.
In the words of Ric Flair, you can shake your head off. You can shake your head. You can shake your head.
I'm gonna shake it.
In the words of Ric Flair. In the words of Ric Flair. To be the man, you got to beat the man. You have the reigning, defending Super Bowl champions that are undefeated this year that find different ways to win. Now, look, I will grant you that their victories, a lot of them have been ugly. And some of it, I believe a lot of it is losing your offensive court. Every year they're losing coordinators. One year they lost both their coordinators, both of them, offensive and defensive coordinator, still kicking ass. Then this past year, you lost Kellen Moore, your offensive coordinator, who's the head coach with the Saints now. You found a way to win. Now, again, has it been pretty? No, it has not. But they found different ways to win. They were down in this game. You know who loses a game like that? The difference between the game like that they just won, where Jordan Davis blocks that kick. The Baltimore Ravens. They lose that game. The Baltimore Ravens lose that game. The Eagles win that game. And look, again, you see that helmet that's up on my wall? I am not a Philadelphia Eagles fan. I am not. In fact, because I am a Cowboys fan, it is my responsibility as a Cowboys fan to to be diametrically opposed to the Philadelphia Eagles, to hate their very presence and existence. I hate the Philadelphia Eagles. I despise them. I hate their colors. I hate I hate that stupid ass song, "Fly Eagles Fly." I hate all of that.
I'm starting to think you're up, y'all. I'm starting to think you're up.
I hate the Philadelphia Eagles. The organization, but and this is where I tell people, Torch, get out of your feelings. We don't do feelings here. We don't do feelings.
No feelings here.
Right now. Who is the reigning, defending MVP of the league? Right now. Who's the reigning, defending MVP of the league right now? Until the next award is handed out, Josh Allen is the reigning, defending MVP. Until they hand out the trophy for this year, he may win it again. But right now, Josh Allen is the reigning, defending MVP. And guess who's the reigning, defending Super Bowl champion? The Philadelphia Eagles, the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles are the defending Super Bowl champions. So you may not like it, but right now, that's what they are. And that's NFL.com. That's Tom Brady. That's a bunch of other reputable sources.
You ready?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Listen, I respect reputable sources, but I don't give a damn. Ain't nobody gonna tell me I'm not a reputable source.
Okay.
I don't give a shit. Just because I don't work for ESPN or FoxNews.com.
How about NFL? How about the NFL?
Or NFL exec or NFL.com.
How about Tom Brady, 6-time Super Bowl champion?
Let me ask you this question, sir.
7-time Super Bowl champion.
Hold on. I like your diatribe. Your diatribe was really good.
Seven Super Bowls.
It was eloquently spoken. I mean, you're putting up fingers and numbers and games. I won't say gang signs, but you putting up fingers and numbers and all that good stuff. And guess what I got to tell you? You ready?
Okay.
It's 5 letters.
Okay.
I, D, G, A, D. Okay? D. I won't even say F. D. I don't give a damn. Okay. Let me tell you something, sir.
Okay.
That would be like, and I'm sorry to do this, that would be like Donald Trump trying to tell everybody that Charlie Kirk is such a great person. Okay? Just because he said it don't mean it's official.
Okay, but again, we gotta have a reputable source. Donald Trump ain't a reputable source, but go ahead.
I mean, he's the president of the United States. He's the president of the United States. But right. See what I'm saying? Reputable sources, right? Okay. So just because they said that, it's an official opinion. But I'm gonna tell you why I'm not saying the Eagles are number one. Okay. Let me give you some straight facts from them same sources that you claim giving these Eagles number one.
Tom Brady, 7-time Super Bowl champion.
But see, I'm gonna do some research. I'm not gonna just listen to Tom Brady. Okay.
Well, you should.
No. Listen, if Tom Brady came on this show, I would tell Tom Brady the same thing. You ready?
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Offensive leaders. Is the Eagles top 5 in offensive leading?
No.
Okay. Are the Eagles top 5 in defensive leaders?
No.
Are the Eagles top 5 in passing?
No. Okay.
Are the Eagles? No. Let me finish. Okay. No, you gonna let me finish.
I'm gonna
let you go ahead. I want you to. Are the Eagles top 5 in rushing?
No.
Are the Eagles top 5 in turnovers?
No.
Are the Eagles top 5 in sacks?
Nope.
Are the Eagles top 5 in yards allowed?
I don't believe so.
No. Are the Eagles top 5 in points per game?
No.
Okay.
Got you.
No. Let me finish. I gotta just finish with this.
Okay.
Sir, this goes back to what I said earlier about all these damn pieces around. And yes, they're finding ways to win games. And you know what? I could appreciate that. That's number one.
Okay.
But number two, Marcus the Alphabets, you are not allowed to say undisputed, defending, reigning champions when the Philadelphia Eagles themselves said that they don't want to be referred to as such. So you talk about official, reputable sources. The team themselves said they don't want to be referred to as that. So we're not going to sit here and use that diatribe as a... as an argument because, they're the reigning, defending, undisputed champions because they won the Super Bowl last year.
I got you.
Sir?
I got you. Oh, okay.
Sir?
Okay. I got you. I got you.
But sir,
I got you.
Sir,
okay.
Sir, it's so funny because guess what we're going to get into right next?
Okay. Right no. I got to respond.
You say yes, they are. And I said no. No. I'm going to put this up, though. And you can get into it.
Okay.
Go ahead and give your own Power 5 ranking.
I'll get to that. But I want to respond to that. I'll get to that. But I want to respond. So because I had some people come on the coffee talk this morning, and they told me that Josh Allen should be the leader for the MVP. Somebody told it. I don't want to mention no names for nothing. Marcus Herring and Dwayne Gilliam. I don't want to mention no names.
Oh, that's where that conversation.
So they said because Josh Allen, he's the reigning, defending MVP. Now you just asked me all these questions about the Philadelphia Eagles. Is Josh Allen top 5 in passing? Is he top 5 in touchdowns? Is he top 5 in touchdown passes?
Are you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
I got answers for that.
Okay.
The Buffalo Bills is number 1 in offense.
Okay, I got you.
Go ahead.
Okay, but we're talking about.
Hold on. No, let me finish. The Buffalo Bills is number 5.
No, you don't get the
Bills is number 5 in passing.
No, we're talking about MVP because they're saying the MVP. You better get his respect.
Josh Allen, Josh Allen is number 1 in passing. Number 5.
Do you know who the top 5? Do you know who the top 5 passing yards are?
I don't.
I don't see Josh Allen.
Buffalo is number 5. Buffalo is number 5 in passing per game.
I said Josh Allen. They said Josh Allen's the MVP, the most valuable player. Do you know that Josh Allen is not top 5 in passing yards? You're talking about Jalen Hurts.
They top 5 in passing per game.
Do you know who leads the league right now? And look, this is all very early. We're in week 4, Torch. We're a month into the season. Josh Allen ain't top 5. He ain't even top 5 in that. Do you know who has more passing yards than Josh Allen? The MVP.
I know. It's on my page.
Geno Smith.
I know. Daniel Jones. I know.
Dak Prescott.
Drake
May.
800 yards.
Drake May.
813.
So when we say that, we gotta use the whole thing. He's the MVP, Marcus. He's the MVP. Let me ask you this.
I'm gonna ask you this again, sir.
Okay.
And you say that.
Yes.
Yet the Bills is top 5 in passing this year.
Okay, I'm talking MVP because they're putting
MVP, right? MVP. That's what you said, right? So the Bills, hold on. So the Bills offense.
That's a perk. The MVP ain't a team. The MVP ain't a team.
Right.
You're bringing me team stats.
Right. No. I'm just saying. Yeah. Offensive leaders. Buffalo Bills, number 1.
Okay.
Passing, Buffalo Bills, 5. That's Josh Allen now. 5. 257 a game. Buffalo Bills, number 1 in rushing. You better not tell me Josh Allen don't got nothing to do with that rushing too now. Okay. Buffalo Bills. Hold on. Watch this. This weird. Buffalo Bills. Top. Matter of fact, Buffalo Bills. Number 2. Well, it's 3 teams with 5 turnover differential. It's the Colts, Jaguars, and Steelers. Buffalo right after that. So Buffalo is in 4 of the top 6 categories that I just read off to you.
Yeah.
Yet I don't see the Philadelphia Eagles nowhere in this category at all.
The Philadelphia Eagles.
Mind
guess
you,
what, Torch?
Hold on now.
And guess what, Torch? Last year they did. The Philadelphia Eagles, that's not what they do. And again, you're making me defend the Philadelphia Eagles. They're never going to be.
The Eagles was top 3 in defense last year. And they were top 3 in offense.
I got you.
Get the smudge. Get the smudge off your.
But Jalen Hurts, we all know that that's the way he wins. That's why he don't win MVPs. But they're still, Josh Allen's the MVP right now, and he's not even. He's Daniel Jones right now is outplaying Daniel Jones right now today.
Yes.
Down the road
right now today. Yes.
Today.
You give him
now,
respect.
I'm not saying that Josh Allen may go out and throw for 6,000 yards this year. Knock on wood, there's a lot of stuff that's got to happen. But he's right now today, Josh Allen is not outplaying Justin Herbert. He's not outplaying Indiana Jones.
Nope.
He's not.
Nope.
He's just not. The Philadelphia Eagles, here's the thing about being a champ. See, when I go
know how to win. I know what you about to say. They know how to win.
Here's the thing about being a champion. And see, this is why my Buffalo Bills people get so mad when I bring this up. Here's the thing about being a champion. Mm-hmm. You get the benefit. In the words of Rudy Tom. No, don't shake your head. In the words of Rudy Tomjanovich, rest his soul. What do you say,
Ask Rudy Tomjanovich. Ask Rudy Tomjanovich how much he won.
Rudy Tomjanovich, never underestimate the heart of a champion. Every year, Buffalo, y'all jump up and down because y'all beat Kansas City in the regular season. And guess what? Y'all cheer and y'all jump up and down and y'all throw snowballs and y'all circle the wagons and you do all of this celebrating. And every year, y'all end up playing Kansas City. And this is our year. And we believe. Ain't that the saying over there? Believe. We believe. We believe we're going to win. And y'all get more credit for almost beating Patrick Mahomes and actually beating them. Y'all get more credit for it. So, no, Buffalo, when was the Super Bowl? February? March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Just 7 months. What happened 7 months ago, Torch? Just 7 months ago. What happened 7 months ago? What just happened? No. I want you to say it. What did we just witness 7 months ago?
Got their ass whooped by the Chiefs.
Yeah. What did we whip? But in the end, when all the smoke cleared, who was the team lifting up the Lombardi Trophy? By the way, named after that great Vince Lombardi, the head coach of your Green Bay Packers. That trophy's named after him. Legendary.
By the way,
who lifted up the Lombardi Trophy?
That's why you should never come out your mouth and say that Green Bay Packers ain't shit, first and foremost. We got more titles. We got more titles than your team, too. But I will say this. Hold on. Time out, though. But I have to give respect real quick while we on the show. Dennis Holmes did message me and say that was a good rebuttal video that I put out there. He gave me my respect for the video. So now, hopefully, me and Dennis real soon I'll be crossing paths one-on-one or wherever, on whatever show, whenever he want. And we can have a conversation eye-to-eye, man-to-man, video to video, whenever he want. Because I'm just not gonna go for that. We're not about to sit here and shit on Jordan Love. We're not gonna shit on the Packers. We're not shitting on Jordan Love.
Well, I wouldn't say to shit on Jordan Love. But here's the thing, Torch.
Watch your mouth.
I'll say it.
Go ahead. Watch your mouth. Go ahead. Go ahead, Buggins. Watch out now. Watch it. Watch out.
Torch.
Go ahead.
Torch.
Go ahead.
We're talking. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm not saying anything bad about Jordan Love.
Mm-hmm.
But let's not. Jordan Love ain't accomplished that much to be. He's not beyond reproach. He's a Green Bay Packers quarterback. He ain't Aaron Rodgers. He ain't prime Aaron Rodgers. He ain't prime Bart Starr. He ain't prime Brett Favre. He don't get no respect like that. You're disrespecting Jordan. You know what Jordan Love is right now? You want to know what Jordan Love is right now today? He's a better CJ Stroud. That's what he is today. Now, down the road, he has potential. He has potential.
Mm.
He has potential. He ain't
Mm.
won nothing.
Dwayne.
Okay, hang on.
Sure
And let me say something else. Right now, Jordan Love better stay healthy. He better stay real healthy. Because you know who's been balling right behind him? Malik Willis. He better stop messing around, because you know what I can do with Jordan Love is the second highest paid quarterback in the league. Do you know what I could do if I were paying Malik Willis, who has outplayed him every time he's got hurt, and he's gotten hurt several times? Every time that Jordan Love gets hurt, Malik Willis comes in and here I come to save the day, and he saves the season. We thought Malik Willis was a bum when he got drafted, which shows the incompetence of the Tennessee Titans. Because you could have your franchise quarterback right now instead of having the number one pick, Cam Ward, getting sacked 5.5 times a game. You could have Malik Willis right now winning games and could put some stings around him. Jordan Love better watch his back, because you're sitting there, I'm not going to tolerate the Jordan Love disrespect. Jordan Love don't get he don't get no respect. He ain't got enough skins on the wall to be, he doesn't deserve, you can't talk to Jordan Love like that. He ain't won nothing. Nada. He ain't did nothing. He don't have the accomplishments, and he's probably more talented. He don't have the accomplishments of Brock Purdy. He don't get respect. You better not disrespect what we're not going to do. Jordan Love ain't nobody. In the words of Bernie Mac, you ever seen players go, you ain't done nothing, you don't deserve nothing. You do what I say. You don't get to, you don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. Jordan Love ain't nobody right now. Now, does he have potential? And in the words of my coach, my football coach, potential means you ain't did shit yet. Jordan Love ain't did nothing yet. We're sitting over here honoring Jordan Love like he's an accomplished quarterback. Now, the Green Bay Packers. Back to your Green Bay Packers. I see where this came from. This whole Jordan Love can ball. He ain't did nothing yet. That's what I'm trying to say. Jordan Love ain't did squat yet. We're sitting over here walking on eggshells talking about Jordan Love. We're walking on eggshells about Jordan Love. I won't tolerate the Jordan Love disrespect. Who is Jordan Love? He ain't did as much as Brock Purdy. He better watch himself. Now, I believe, this is just my opinion, Torch. I still believe the Green Bay Packers can do everything that they set out to do, Torch. They can all of their goals are still in front of them. I believe this week, and we'll see, because I believe, and I'll call it right now. I don't usually make my picks till Friday. I believe that the Green Bay Packers are going to kick the dog crap out of my Cowboys. I really do believe that. I believe what happened with the Green Bay Packers this past week was a simple overlooking your opponent. They overlooked their opponent. Micah Parsons was a little bit excited. He was like, he's going back to Dallas this week. He's going back over there. A lot of people over there. But Jordan Love has got to step it up. He's got to step it up, Torch. That loss was unacceptable. Speaking of Jordan Love, what were Jordan Love's numbers this game? Do you have his numbers? Pull up Jordan Love's numbers from this past game. The guy that we ain't supposed to be disrespecting. What were Jordan Love's numbers this week? Do you have them?
Oh, I got them.
Let me read them out. Let's hear it.
Waiting for you so I can respond.
Okay, go ahead.
Dwayne Woodley, I want you to clip this. Clip it from when Marcus started running off at his yapper about Jordan Love and what he ain't did and what he done did and yada, 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 right? Y'all ready? I done told y'all, Marcus the Alphabets do this at least one time a show. I told you he started to look like an op. I'm telling you, I'm about to put on my James Bond golden. I'm about to put on my James Bond golden glasses. And matter of fact, where the hell is my golden gun at? Matter of fact, give me the golden gun right now, because I'm about to put Marcus out of his misery. Somebody give me the golden gun. I need the golden gun right now. Put it in my hand. Okay. Marcus the Alphabet.
Yeah.
No, you didn't just sit here on a national damn show, open your mouth to disrespect my man Jordan Love, talking about something. You ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing. What you done did, and you ain't did nothing. In the words of the great Bernie Mac, Bernie Mac is turning in his grave that you just used his reference to talk about Jordan Love. To talk about Jordan Love. And I just want you to answer questions, okay? Yeah. Don't give us long-winded diatribes. Yeah. I want you to just answer the questions so I can get on with the entire totality.
With the power ranking.
The entire totality of this damn conversation.
Yeah.
Marcus, how many years your quarterback, since you want to talk mess, your quarterback been playing in the league?
10 years.
10 years, right?
Yes, 10 years.
How long did it take Dak Prescott to be in the MVP conversation?
What was that? That was 2 years ago. 2 years. That was 2023. He came in the league in
16. It took him 8 years.
16 years. Yes.
8.
Yes.
So it took Dak Prescott 8 years to be in the conversation of MVP, right? 8 years. Yeah. Now, y'all go ahead and make sure y'all mathematics, everybody out there that's mathematical whizzes, mathematical geniuses, y'all ready for this? It took Dak Prescott, the man who's getting paid more than Jordan Love, by the way. Number one, Mr. 60 million.
60 million.
60 million. 8 years.
Yeah.
It took him 8 years to actually be in the MVP conversation. Can I ask you a question?
What's that?
How many playoff wins do Dak Prescott
got? 2 or 3. I believe 3. 2, 3, 2. Yeah.
So Dak Prescott got 2 playoff wins in 10 years.
Yeah.
That's a once every 5-year average. Don't make me go Jay-Z takeover on you right now.
Here's the thing about it.
No. We don't want to hear that. I told
You're
you.
You're comparing him to Dak Prescott.
No, don't try to be slick. No, sir.
Okay. No, I'm not trying to be slick. You're comparing him to Dak Prescott.
Make sure you record this, sir.
Record it. Write it down.
Dak Prescott is a quarterback, right? He's the highest paid. No, sir. Yeah. See, you done fucked up, and you know you done fucked up now.
No, I ain't.
A quarterback. It took him 8 years to be in the MVP conversation. He's won 2 playoff games. He's the highest paid quarterback. And my man Jordan Love has played 2 full seasons. Sir, 2023, 32 touchdowns, 4,159 yards. Quarterback rating of 96.1. Can I ask you where that would rank amongst Dak Prescott's 10 seasons he's been in the league?
Probably his best, maybe second best, maybe his second best, because I think his MVP year he threw for maybe his second best, his second best season.
His second best, that would be Dak Prescott's second best season on here. No, it would actually be his third.
Okay,
he's got
third.
a 49 and a 45, so we give him a 40. He's got a 44 up here. But when we look at touchdowns and interceptions, sir, that would be Dak Prescott's second best, third best season, by the way. And he's played 2 seasons. Your man has played 10. Hold on. How many? Hold on. Whoa. How many times have Jordan Love bust your team's ass?
I'm not. Look, we're not talking about.
No. Answer the question. I am. I'm talking about
one. We're not. But you're comparing him to Dak Prescott. That's not the comparison. You're comparing apples to oranges. Calm down.
Sir,
calm down.
I'm comparing quarterbacks. When you talk about, you ain't got no business talking about Jordan Love. Sir, when you're the representative of a team, hold on, watch this.
We're comparing him to the rest. Okay, so where does he rank against Brock Purdy?
No. Don't stop that sentence. To the rest of the league, right? So the rest of the league includes Dak Prescott, correct? Okay, so let me finish my diatribe while you think you slick.
Here's the thing. We're also talking about Dak Prescott. You said he just did that in his 7th year. Do you know who the quarterbacks were when Dak Prescott came into the league? Do you know who he was competing against for the MVP? Because I do. You're sitting over here comparing him to the guys right now, Baker Mayfield. Dak Prescott early in his
minute.
career.
Whoa. You said Baker Mayfield.
Well, he's
you
think
you
right
so
now.
slick. You are not slick.
Who are the quarterbacks in the NFC right now? The elite quarterback. Because I'll tell you who the elite quarterbacks were in the NFC when Dak Prescott came into the league. You're comparing Jordan Love to the guys that are playing now. Do you know who Dak Prescott when he's trying to win an MVP? He's competing against prime Aaron Rodgers, prime Drew Brees, prime Tom Brady. Stop it.
Sir.
Stop it.
Sir.
Stop it.
That's cute.
You sat. Hang on. Dak Prescott, a fourth round pick, thrown into the Wolves his rookie season after Tony Romo breaks his collarbone, and Jordan Love gets to sit behind. Where do we compare? Let me finish. Where do we put Aaron Rodgers at as far as quarterbacks all time? Where do we put him at? Because I got you now. Where do we put Aaron Rodgers at
you
all
got
time
me.
as far as quarterbacks? Oh yeah, I do.
I like the distraction.
You're a Green Bay Packers fan.
Yeah.
You're a Green. Where do we put Aaron Rodgers at as far as quarterback all time?
He's in the top 7.
Top 5, top 10. Where do we have Aaron Rodgers at?
In the top 7.
Okay.
In the top 7.
Jordan Love gets to sit and learn behind a top 5 quarterback all time. Where he's not out there getting beat up.
About 5.
Okay.
I don't know about 5.
Okay. The NFL's 105 years old. You know how many quarterbacks came through? Even if he's I'll go along with you. Top 7.
Okay.
Jordan Love gets to sit behind a top 7 quarterback. For how many years? You're a Green Bay Packers fan. How many years did he sit behind Aaron Rodgers?
3.
3 years. You get to sit behind Aaron Rodgers. Get to sit and learn and not get beat up like you see a guy right now, like Cam Ward. You see Cam Ward over there getting the crap beat out of him every week. Jordan Love gets to sit for 4 years, a first-round pick.
So my question is, what is the excuse? What is this? Hold on. What's the excuse for all the other quarterbacks that sat behind other great quarterbacks then?
Most of them, your guy Aaron Rodgers got to sit behind Brett Favre. He got to sit for 4 years.
I said you didn't answer my question. I see how you deflected. I just asked you.
Let me ask you this. You don't think that getting to sit behind a future Hall of Fame quarterback, sit for 4 years and watch him every day at practice and learn all of his mannerisms and not get beat up like Cam Ward's getting beat up, like CJ Stroud's getting beat up, like Bryce Young just got beat up, like these young quarterbacks get beat up. You don't think that get to sit behind an all-world quarterback for 3 years where you're not getting the crap beat out of you, okay?
Sometimes it helps, sometimes it don't. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it don't.
Sometimes it helps. To get to sit behind an all-world quarterback for 3 or 4 years?
I just asked you a simple question. You didn't answer.
No. Who gets that luxury, Torch? Who gets that luxury of sitting behind a future Hall of Fame quarterback?
Again, so my question I asked you was, what's the excuse for the other quarterbacks who sat behind other greats?
I'm saying who else has been put in that situation where they get to sit and learn and not get thrown to the wolves. We see all these quarterbacks now getting thrown. Trey Lance, just thrown to the wolves. Trey Lance, number 3 overall pick. Zach Wilson, Sam D. Arnold, thrown to the wolves to get the living crap beat out of them. Jordan Love gets to sit back behind one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
That always doesn't help everybody, though. That doesn't always help everybody.
You know what doesn't hurt? You know what does hurt? When you're thrown to the wolves and you're getting sacked 6 times a game. That's what hurts. Dak Prescott as a fourth-round pick.
Hold on. That's funny. That's funny to me. That's funny to me.
Funny to you?
It didn't. Yeah, because it didn't hurt Ben Roethlisberger. Hold on.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt Ben Roethlisberger. It didn't hurt Peyton Manning. It didn't hurt Drew Brees. It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt Tom.
When you have a stacked team, look up Ben Roethlisberger's
Wait a minute.
numbers.
Whoa. Now Drew Brees didn't come into no stacked team, sir.
Drew Brees wasn't a first-round pick. And let's not forget, Drew Brees didn't get good. Drew Brees didn't get good till he went to New Orleans. Go back and look at San Diego. Go look at San Diego, Drew Brees. The San Diego Drew Brees.
I seen him.
You compare the San Diego Drew Brees and the New Orleans Drew Brees. Drew Brees
he got better. He got better when he went to New Orleans, but he wasn't that bad when he was in San Diego. Now I ain't gonna let you say it.
He wasn't a Hall of Famer throwing for 5,000 yards every season.
That system wasn't built for that either. San Diego wasn't built in that manner either. But
that's what I'm saying though.
Okay.
Getting the sit behind, getting the sit. He didn't start winning until like his fifth or sixth year.
Again, I hear a lot of excuses. I hear a lot of reasons for why Jordan Love in year 2 and 3 done accomplished damn near as much as your quarterback.
It ain't really year 2 or 3 for him. It ain't. What year did Jordan Love get drafted? What was it?
21?
What year?
I want to say it's 21. I want to say it's 21. Yes, 21. Yes.
Jordan Love got drafted in 21?
Yes, sir. 21, sir. Yes.
Okay.
He sat behind Rodgers only 2 seasons. He sat behind him in 21 and 22 and started in 23.
Okay. That helps. That helps. When you're a first round pick, a lot of these quarterbacks don't get that luxury to get to sit back. No, yes, it does. That's actual factual. Quarterbacks generally get to. So you're sitting there and say, "Well, he got to do this." Quarterback?
He's played 2 seasons in 3 games, and Marcus, he has just as many playoff wins as your quarterback.
Okay, and he also got to sit and not get beat up. Like these other quarterbacks, he didn't get.
Sir,
Cam Ward.
Are you telling me that the 2 seasons that he didn't get beat up is equivalent to 10 years that your quarterback been playing?
Okay, let me ask you this.
I am not about to sit here and let you.
Let me ask you this. Dak Prescott, a 4th round pick. You don't think him sitting behind Tony Romo for 2 years and not getting beat up and not getting hit and not getting roughed up, you don't think that would have helped his career, Dak Prescott, to get to sit behind Tony Romo for 2 years?
Tony Romo? Romo?
Do you know who the all-time leading passer is for the Dallas Cowboys?
That's nice. And he should be.
Okay, not Roger Staubach, not Troy Aikman. You know who the
all-time biggest choke artist is in Dallas Cowboys? Go ahead.
Again, when you get to sit back, do you know who a guy like Patrick Mahomes? He gets to sit behind Alex Smith for a year. He doesn't get thrown out there and get beat up. You don't think that helped him?
No, nobody. No, first of all, it ain't no way in God's green earth. I don't give a damn if you had all 5 Infinity Stones. Are you about to sit here and try to rewrite reality to try to get me to believe that Alex Smith had something to do that 1 year that Patrick didn't play was the reason why Patrick is the guy.
Do you know what the scouting look? No. You talk about having a revisionist history.
No,
Patrick Mahomes was not highly thought of coming into the league.
Okay,
that's why he wasn't. Do you want to know the reason why? You want to know the reason why?
Go ahead.
Because Mitchell Trubisky got drafted before him. Mitchell Trubisky at number 2.
And that proves, watch this. Just proving that scouts mess up too.
Okay, that's what I'm saying though. He was not thought of very highly coming into the league. Patrick Mahomes may go down as the greatest quarterback of all time, but coming out of Texas Tech, which is 88 miles from my hometown of Clovis, New Mexico, okay, right down the street from where I grew up at, Patrick Mahomes was not thought of that highly. What they did was they honed his skills, and he got to sit behind Alex Smith, who was not an all-time talent. But what Alex Smith was a pro's pro who taught him how to be a pro. That's what he taught him. That helps. Instead of Patrick Mahomes going out there, helter-skelter, playing like he did, and getting beat up for the first couple of years of his career, to go out there and sit behind Alex Smith and learn from him. That's what Jordan Love got. So again, when you said Jordan Love hasn't, I'll say it again. Real quick. Linda, listen. Jordan Love ain't did nada. We're not going to sit up here and erect statues for Jordan Love. He has done
you don't
nothing.
got to, but I'm not about to let you disrespect.
I'm disrespecting him. I give him the respect that he does as a quarterback.
More than your quarterback.
Okay.
That's the whole point.
He ain't ever
I'm
been,
not about to let you
Jordan Love ain't
disrespect
ever
Jordan Love.
Been.
Your
Jordan Love
ain't
ever been
not a damn
in the MVP conversation. And he's not
so
even considered. Who were the quarterbacks in Jordan Love? Hang on.
Marcus, let me ask you this question.
Hold on.
No. Answer the question.
What?
The year that Dak Prescott was in the MVP conversation,
yeah,
who smoked his boots, knocked him right off the playoffs?
He did. He did.
Say his name. No. Okay, I want you to say his name. Say his
Jordan
name.
Love. Jordan Love. There you
exactly.
go. Okay, so let me ask you this: Who were the other quarterbacks in the draft that Jordan Love was in? Do you know? Do you know who they are? The quarterbacks, that's who we're comparing him to. The quarterbacks you said he was drafted in 21. Who were the quarterbacks? Since you got this wealth of information, who was Jordan Love? Who were the quarterbacks? You got it right there. That wealth of information. That's not it. That's your football acumen. That's your football acumen. I ain't mocking you. Who were the quarterbacks? Who were the quarterbacks in the you said the 2021 draft? Who were the quarterbacks in that draft?
Let's see here. What quarterbacks was drafted in 2021? Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Mac Jones.
Brock Purdy?
Yeah.
Who would you say is more accomplished, Brock Purdy or Jordan Love? Come on now. You told me to answer a question.
That's cute. Brock Purdy.
No. I answered your question. I answered your question.
I answered it.
Who?
Brock Purdy. I said Brock Purdy.
That's who he's compared to.
Hold on now. But that's
who he's
funny.
Compared to.
No. But that's so funny that you would do that. See, I told y'all Marcus the Alphabet loves slipping in these little smoke screens as if Jordan Love isn't the second most accomplished out of that list, though.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson and Trey Lance and Justin Fields and Mac Jones and who the hell is Kyle Trask? Nobody gives a damn.
You just made my point for me. You just made my point. And here's the point. You just made my point for me. What is the difference between Jordan Love and all those other? You just made my damn. You just walked right into it. What is the difference between Jordan Love and all them other quarterbacks that I just told you? Did I just make? All of them were thrown to the wolves, and got the crap beat out of them. And Jordan Love gets to sit for 2 years behind an all-world future first ballot Hall of Fame quarterback, and he still hasn't accomplished anything. That is the difference. That's the difference. And
behind Aaron Rodgers for 2 years,
Yeah.
mind you, which means that these quarterbacks had 2 years more experience than Jordan Love.
You know who's got a lot of experience right now? Cam Ward. He's getting experience getting his chest caved in. And Brock Purdy,
okay.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Brock Purdy,
Mr. Irrelevant. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. The last quarterback, the last player, in fact, taken in that same draft is more accomplished than him. So again, you ain't getting no respect.
No. Slide that back. Sir. You ain't slick trying to slide Brock Purdy in, and in the same breath, Muggers the Alphabets. You've been on shows right here in front of a live studio audience, sir, talking about how $50 million. Would you want to pay Brock Purdy $50 million? Hold on! Do not let Muggers the Alphabets fool y'all while he trying to sit up here and use Brock Purdy as a damn chess piece, as a coin to his damn argument when you're the same person in here talking about, would you want to pay that? Would you want to pay Brock Purdy?
But guess who else I would want to pay?
So by saying that, by saying that, you're admitting that Brock Purdy isn't that type of quarterback for real, right?
You know who else I'm admitting ain't that type of quarterback? Jordan Love.
Oh, you get the hell
Jordan Love.
Get the hell out of here with that BS.
So let me ask you this: you think Brock Purdy?
Get the hell out of here with that. No, it goes to my point about Jalen Hurts too.
I'll say it for you. Brock Purdy ain't worth $53 million, but guess who ain't worth $55 million?
Okay,
the guy who went before him, who got to sit behind Aaron Rodgers for 2 years. Okay, so while we're doing,
I tell you what, Jordan Love's numbers don't say he not worth that. His play don't say he ain't worth it though. If we talking about the market, okay. If we talking about what the market value and play.
I bet you what.
Don't say that.
I'll tell you a little something. I'm gonna tell you a little something. Like I just told you a little while ago. Jordan Love better pick it up because there are some escape clauses in his contract. That $55 million contract.
Marcus, can I ask you a question? Watch this.
We're gonna make a new segment for the show right now. Torch, you ready? It's called Call Your Shot.
Go ahead and call your shot on my team, by the way. Go ahead and call your shot. I told you. I tell you he's starting to look like the op? Did I tell you? I told you.
Jordan Love. If Jordan Love flames out in the next 2 years, the Green Bay Packers are going to move on without him, and Malik Willis will be your new starting quarterback.
Well, you know what, Marcus? You want to know what's funny, Marcus? Because all I hear is bong. That's all I hear is bong. That's all I hear with them shots right now. Bong. You talk about WNBA.
I love that stuff. I ain't a basketball player like you.
WNBA players got better shots than you. WNBA players.
That sound when the ball goes through the hoop, when it goes.
WNBA players got better shots than you right now, sir. Because while you trying to wish bad on my team,
Jordan Love ain't did nothing. Because guess what, Tor? Here's the thing: windows open and close real fast. Right now, you have the second highest paid quarterback.
Sound good.
And who is the highest paid non-quarterback in the league right now? Who is it? Who's the second highest? Who's the highest paid non-quarterback in the league? Who is it?
Yeah, Michael Parsons.
Michael Parsons, right? For Dallas Cowboys. Where's number one now? They ain't wearing number 11. I'm gonna wear number one because Jaden Reed wears number 11. And I'm not giving them $2 million for it. I'm gonna be the first player in Packers history to wear number one. Early Lambeau. If Jordan Love does not take them far in the playoffs, i.e. NFC Championship, i.e. Super Bowl, within 2 years, when his contract is up, Malik Willis will be the new starting quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. You can take that information for what you will, but that's what people think about Jordan Love. And his play this week, that you said, we're not going to disrespect
So wait a minute.
Yeah.
Marcus,
Yeah.
Marcus the alphabet.
183 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception,
Here-
89
here-
quarterback rating.
Here you go.
That guy.
You laughing at 89? Wait a minute. You laughing at an 89 quarterback rating? That's what you laughing at? Marcus the
No, what
alphabet.
I'm laughing at. No.
Oh, no. You laughing at 183, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, right?
What I'm laughing at is the Vegas odds for the Green Bay Packers to beat the Cleveland Browns. There is no one. I run a pick'ems league. There is nobody. Vegas, my league, any other league that had the Browns beating the Green Bay Packers.
Okay, they lost.
They had nobody, and part of the reason why, with all of the weapons that they have given Jordan Love, all of the weapons, good offensive line, awesome tight end Tucker Kraft, Micah Parsons on defense, Edgerrin Cooper, Lucas Van Ness,
those weapons.
Rashawn Gary.
Before you talk about weapons that Jordan Love been given,
who was your number one? Who was your first round pick this year? Who was your first round pick this year? I know. Do you know?
Our first round pick, the Green Bay Packers?
Yes. I'll help you out. Matthew Golden.
Yeah, Golden. I'm sorry. I didn't have to think about that. Matthew Golden.
Wide receiver, a first round pick who a lot of people consider him number one or number two as far as receivers in this past draft. There was a toss up between him and Ted McMillan. Some people had Ibuka in there. We see what he's doing. You had the number one or number two wide receiver prospect from this draft. You got a top 5 tight end right now. Tucker Kraft is considered a top 5 tight end right now. Where do we have Josh Jacobs at as far as running back?
Right now? You talking about this season?
Right
this season?
Right now, Tucker Kraft is the number 1 fantasy football tight end in the league. Did you know that?
Right.
I know because I play fantasy football.
Right.
Do you know
right now?
Where do we rank Josh Jacobs at as far as running back? Come on, Torch. We're having a conversation here. Where do we have Josh Jacobs as far as running backs?
He's a top 10 running back.
No, Torch. He's a top
5. Okay, 5 running back.
Okay, that's a big difference. 5 or 10. You got a top 5. You got a top 5 back. You got a top 5 back. We spent our first round pick because we said we're not getting enough from Wicks and Reed and Christian Watson's always hurt. Romeo Dobbs is always hurt. We're going to go out and get you the best receiver in this draft. We're going to go out and get you the number one. We're going to go out and get you the number 1 free agent. You go out there. We gave up 2 first-round picks for Micah Parsons.
Well, late
put
first.
all of this talent around you. To put all of this talent around you while we have this window and this core, and you couldn't beat the Cleveland Browns. So no, we're not going to sit up here and praise Jordan Love like he's some
you know what's so funny?
No.
You know what's so funny?
Yeah,
you know what's funny?
What's that?
I believe in a parallel universe.
Okay.
I also believe in redemption.
Okay.
And guess what team he get to redeem himself against this week?
You're bragging about. Are you really? Look, we all know right now.
I mean, I'm sure about to be the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm going to help you out.
No. I'm going to help you out. They lost to the Cleveland Browns.
The Dallas Cowboys right now. The Dallas Cowboys, who's missing their starting center, missing their left guard, missing their number 1 receiver. If you don't beat the Cowboys by 3 touchdowns, if you don't beat the Cowboys by 3 touchdowns, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. What we're talking about, the Green Bay Packers right now, are considered a contender to represent.
Not with Dak Prescott. Not with that.
We're
not
not
with
talking
your
about Dak
phenomenal
Prescott.
quarterback,
Right
Dak
now, we're not
Prescott,
talking about Dak
and George
Prescott.
Pickens,
We're
and the
talking
rest
about
of that
Jordan Love
phenomenal
right now.
team that you claim to
We're
have.
talking about Jordan Love right now. How old is Jordan Love? 27 years old? 27? 20,
about your team. Yeah.
Something like that. He's a young cat.
We're gonna find out this week exactly when Jordan Love beat the brakes off your team this week.
Beating the Torch. Right now, beating the Cowboys.
Let me ask you a question, sir. Did you have the Cleveland Browns doing anything this year? No, you didn't.
No,
I don't even know why you even thinking about it.
Marcus,
I like to
watch myself.
Listen to this, y'all. Watch how you catch Marcus the Alphabets and this nonsense and this.
It ain't no nonsense. You're sitting over here bragging about. You're sitting over here bragging about.
Marcus the Alphabet.
You're sitting over here.
I didn't know you was a smart man. Hold on.
Yeah.
If I didn't know you were a smart man, I almost said buffoonery. If I didn't know you were a smart, intelligent, methodical thinking man, I almost would have said buffoonery. Coming from the same person who told me the Cincinnati Bengals was making the playoffs this year. So it's no way in hell you thought the Cleveland Browns was doing anything this year when the Ravens and the Steelers is in that same division. So you didn't think that the Cleveland Browns was doing nothing. So when we beat the Dallas Cowboys this week, beat the brakes off of them. Because you had, did you know? Answer the question. Did you have the Cowboys and the Browns on the same level? Did you have them on the same level?
No,
you didn't.
Not before we lost our starting wide receiver, our starting center, left guard.
So watch this. This is where I just caught Marcus the Alphabets now. Mr. I don't do favorites. So now you consider your team about as bad as the Cleveland Browns.
I won't sing it again. You keep asking me the same thing over and over.
No, I didn't.
I just answered the question. I'll answer it again. If you let me say it, I'll say it right now. The Dallas Cowboys are out. I'm out. The Cowboys are out. So you beat it. You said, we beat the Cowboys. You beating the
Cowboys. No, Marcus, that don't answer the question. That don't answer the question because 16. No, sir. 14 teams make the playoffs. There's 32 teams in the NFL. Sir, answer the question, Mr. Slick Man X. You think you so slick?
No, I don't think I'm slick.
Yes, you do. No, I'm not, because you're not answering it.
I did. I just said the Dallas Cowboys are out.
Guess what?
I just said what else? Hold on, watch this.
No, I want you to answer the question. You got the Dallas Cowboys on the same level as the Cleveland Browns, because there's a difference between being out of the playoffs and being shitty in bottom five. Answer the question, Marcus. Why you think you're so slick? You ain't slick, sir.
The injured Dallas Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys this week are not the same Dallas Cowboys from last week. And here's the reason why. I'm answering your question, but I'm trying to do it in a way that we understand here. Losing CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb is a top three wide receiver. Losing your your first round pick from this year, Tyler Booker, your starting right guard, and losing your starting center, Cooper Beebe. The Green Bay Packers should have a field day this week. They should have a field day. Beating the Dallas Cowboys is not an accomplishment this week. But if you want to celebrate mediocrity, then by all means.
No, sir.
No. The Cowboys are.
The reason why I bring up your Cowboys,
I usually make my score predictions on Friday. I'll give you my score prediction right now. For Green Bay and Dallas right now.
Come on, let's hear it.
35-14. 35-14. There's the score right there. There's no suspense about it. Beating the Dallas Cowboys right this moment where they're at with the injuries on their team is the Green Bay Packers may be one of the top 3 or 4 teams and they may go to the NFC Championship.
Marcus, we was gonna bust your team ass with CeeDee Lamb or without him. We was gonna bust your team ass.
Busted their ass with Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, and our starting offensive line?
We've already did it before.
Okay.
We do. Hold on, Marcus. You do know. I don't know if. Hold on, watch this. Oh, wait a minute, Marcus. You do know. I don't know if Jerry Jones informed you of this,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
do know that the Packers do have part ownership of your team, right? You do
Okay.
know that we get free.
Okay.
We get free.
Okay,
Free.
got you. I'm tracking with you. The point, the whole origin of this debate was Jordan Love as compared to his peers, and you're saying we're not going to disrespect Jordan Love. Jordan Love has done nothing compared to his peers. You just said out of the house.
Wait a minute.
Out of your mouth.
Whoa. Compared to his peers, Marcus.
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed this.
Yes.
But none of his peers has done anything.
Brock
Purdy went to the Super Bowl and lost. He went and lost. Okay, so wait a minute.
Okay.
So that means he went to the Super Bowl and lost, correct? Okay.
Mr.
So now,
Irrelevant.
Would that be, we got Vegas in the house. Hold on. Vegas is calling. Vegas, what up?
I'm just sitting here laughing my butt off that they got beat by the Bad News Bears, and they're going on and on about who they don't have anymore, who's injured.
Yo!
Is in the freaking hospital.
Yo! They smoking you about your team right now. Oh, don't worry about who it is, Marcus. Answer this question. Oh, then again, you already answered it.
Did I not just answer it? Did I not just answer it?
You answered it. I just said you answered it.
Okay, I just answered that.
I said you answered it.
Look, there's a look. Every year, to the caller, every year, all 32 teams start out with the same goal, and every year, 31 of them get disappointed. At some point in there, sometimes it might be after week 4 or 5. Like right now with the Dallas Cowboys losing CeeDee Lamb for 3 or 5 weeks and losing Tyler Booker and losing Cooper. And then other teams, their disappointments the last game of the year, losing the Super Bowl. The conversation was if you started with the beginning of the conversation was he said that Jordan Love, we're not going to let me finish. Jordan Love, we're not going to disrespect Jordan Love. Jordan Love this week, the Green Bay Packers were favored by 10 points against 10 points. 10 points against the Cleveland Browns. 10 points. And you lost to them. Okay. Now again, it's any given Sunday.
Jordan Love about one game, mind you. Marcus the Alphabets. See, this is where I get to telling you that what you just said was straight ask the 9, ask the 10, and ask the 11.
No, what's asinine is you saying
So the Green Bay Packers had fired for how many years?
Nearly 20.
Okay. The Green Bay
how many
Packers,
Super Bowls did he win?
Hold on, wait a minute. And he only won one Super Bowl.
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers, they had for how many years?
What, 16, maybe 15, 16 years, something like that?
How many Super Bowls did Aaron Rodgers win?
One.
Okay. So you mean to tell me right now, with the quarterback play that you've seen Jordan Love, by the way, this year Jordan Love has a 110 quarterback rating. 110. He has 5 touchdowns and 1 interception. And by the way, the Cleveland Browns are a top 3 fucking defense in the league. By the way, did you want to? No, let me finish. Because this is where you like to cut me off. You like to cut me off, and
because what you just said, they got a top 3 defense. How's their
actually, the Cleveland Browns are the number 1 defense in the league.
Where's their offense at? Where's their offense
Again, we all know that defense can win you some games. We know this. Jordan Love had 1 bad game against the number 1 defense in the league, sir. And you are already trying to write this man off, talking about how he just...
I'm not writing him off. What place did I'm not writing him off. What place did the Green Bay Packers finish in the NFC North last year?
3rd.
Okay.
So
You
why-
finished behind. Okay. You finished
I
behind.
bet you that don't happen this year. I'm willing to bet you. I'll put money on it. Come on.
We'll get back
You
to
already-
that.
you already
We'll
technically
talk about that.
lost
We'll talk
one
about
bet
that with
by
offline. Let me think about that. Let me think
a second bet.
Let me think about that. We'll talk about the. We'll talk about the.
You already
But
got to
when
lose
you
a
come
second
in
bet with
third
Dallas
place,
Cowboy, and you about
when
to
you
lose
come
a
in
third
third
one if
place,
you come up here
you
talking
came
that
in
mess.
third place. What was our opinion of Sam Darnold until he got to the Vikings? What was our opinion of Sam Darnold?
We
What was
already
our
know
opinion
he
of
was
Sam
chasing
Darnold
ghosts.
before he
We
got to the
already know
Vikings?
he was chasing ghosts. But we already know
he was chasing ghosts. And he goes to Minnesota. He goes to Minnesota, rejuvenates his career, and outplays the guy that you said that we shouldn't. The guy who got to sit behind Aaron Rodgers for 3 years. He outplayed him. Sam Darnold, who got to sit behind. Sam Darnold, who got ran out of 14. Sam Darnold got ran out of 4 teams. Sam Darnold got ran out of.
Sam Darnold, who had the complete package last year as well. Offense, off the chain, by the way. The defense, top 5 last year. Minnesota's defense was top 5 last year, sir. I hope you do know that. Okay, and you are sitting up here talking about who Jordan Love got beat. He got beat by a
supporting cast?
No, sir. He got beat by Sam Darnold, who had better weapons and a top 5 defense. And you're talking.
So a supporting cast does matter now.
Mind you, Minnesota didn't beat us twice, though.
A supporting cast does, because when Sam Darnold,
no, supporting cast better.
Hang on for a second. Sam Darnold, who sucked with the Jets, and y'all were bragging in Buffalo about kicking the shit out of him twice a year.
Jalen Hurts would be Sam Darnold too without a supporting cast. But go ahead, keep going.
So Josh Allen, when I said, see, I got you right now. The cupcake division, the cupcake division where you get to beat up teams, where you get to beat up the teams twice a year.
You say the cupcake stuff every week.
Beat up the teams. So Sam Darnold gets out of the Jets.
Ask your question, is your NFC East the cupcake division right now?
No, it's not. Two teams.
Hold on. Sir, you wrote off. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is where I bust your bubble. Hold on, sir. This is where I bust your bubble. Last week, you was just writing off the Commanders last week when you heard your boy.
I wasn't writing off nothing.
Marcus the alphabet. You of all people, sir, need to remember what you say.
You said the cupcake division.
I remember you last week. Wait a minute, Marcus. Don't try to be slick. Here you go, trying to be slick again.
I'm not trying to be slick. I remember
you last week having a conversation about Jaden Daniels and CJ Stroud in the same breath last week.
I did. But you said cupcake division. Okay. Cupcake division. Okay. You cupcake division overall. Who was in the NFC Championship last year? Who was in the NFC Championship game last year? Name the 2 teams.
We know who was.
No, you name it. Because we're doing a radio. We're doing a radio. Who were the 2 teams in the NFC Championship?
The NFC East teams was
the Washington Commanders in Philadelphia. So you can't say that's a cupcake division when 2 teams are playing in the that would be like saying the AFC East. That would be like saying the AFC East.
I said this season. I didn't say last season, Marcus. I said this year. This year, Marcus.
You said overall as a cupcake division. And by the way, the AFC
Marcus,
East
this
is still
year,
a
would you consider your division a cupcake division this year? Would you consider your division this year a cupcake division?
Well, we don't know yet. We don't know.
We don't know yet. Oh, you don't know yet. Oh,
we don't know yet.
Do it have the allure of a cupcake division, Marcus? Because to me, it does.
Well, I mean, look, when Jaden Daniels comes back, Jaden Daniels hurt right now. Ask me if Jaden Daniels is going to play, then I'll give you my answer. Ask me if Jaden Daniels is going to play, then I'll give you my answer. Because when Jaden Daniels, it would be like saying it would be like me picking a game. Oh, Josh Allen ain't playing. Mitch Trubisky's going to play. It would be like me asking me that.
I
Ask me
get you.
if
I
Ask
get
me
you.
if JD
Hilarious.
Daniels is playing, I'll give you my
Okay, I
prediction.
get you. That's
The
hilarious.
only argument that I was making that we done went off,
Uh-huh.
and we only got like 15 minutes left for this show. This is why I love
Damn,
doing
we
shows.
already done with the damn show.
You know, all that I was saying with Jordan Love is a good quarterback. What I'm saying is there are certain quarterbacks right now, and all quarterbacks go through this. Hang on. Hear me out on this before we close this out. The only thing I'm saying is all quarterbacks right now are having their feet right now. Tua Tagovailoa, he's on the hot seat. He may be starting his last couple of games. He may be starting right now. CJ Stroud is on the hot seat because they're wondering if that 1 year was a fluke. We're wondering that. And right now, what we're wondering with the Green Bay Packers, and more noticeably, Jordan Love, he's on the hot seat as far as Josh Allen's on the hot seat. Lamar Jackson's on the hot seat. We're not giving a pass to Jordan Love, bro. We're just not going to do that. Jordan Love is on the hot. He's under scrutiny because they have gone out and given him everything. You got a first round pick running back who led the league with the Raiders. He led the league in rushing with the Raiders 1 year. Josh Jacobs led the league in rushing with the Raiders 1 year. You got a first round pick wide receiver that you just spent. You got Tucker Kraft. You got a good offensive line. You got Micah Parsons. You got Rashawn Gary. You got Lucas Van Ness. You got a bunch of pieces over there on defense. You cannot, you must not, you will not lose to the Cleveland Browns. Now, it's one game. It's one game, but he's under the microscope, bro. So we can't sit up here he's not beyond reproach. Jordan Love is
they over here tearing you up in these Marcus. They are up here tearing you up in these comments. They said, "Come on, Betts, it's one game. Are we forgetting about coaching contributions to?"
I just said it's one game. What I'm saying overall, I'll answer that. It's one. Yes, it is one game. What we're saying though is Jordan Love. There's lots of other quarterbacks. It's not just Jordan Love. But to say Jordan Love, what we're not going to do is disrespect Jordan Love. Lamar Jackson's on the hot seat. If Lamar Jackson goes out and loses in the wild card of the playoffs, he's going to get roasted. If Josh Allen goes out and loses in the first round of the playoffs, he's going to get roasted. If CJ Stroud goes out there and keeps playing like he's playing, he's going to get roasted. No one is beyond reproach. That's the point I'm trying to make. That's the only point.
Okay, so watch this. Robert Randall said, as far as you talking about Patrick Mahomes not being highly thought of, the Chiefs traded up the pick 10 to go get him. So wouldn't he?
Yes. What I'm saying, no, the point I'm making, Robert Randall, is Mitchell Trubisky went before. Mitchell Trubisky went number 2.
Are you not
yes,
slick?
He was not
Marcus
that. He was
so
that
slick, I swear to God. Marcus can talk his way out of Marcus the Alpha Blitz can talk his way out of a homicide charge if he actually killed somebody. He think he's slick. He ain't slick.
Look, I took a recruiting trip to Texas Tech. Texas Tech is 88 miles. Patrick Mahomes was considered a raw prospect. You know who else wasn't highly thought of? Josh Allen. That's why he was the third quarterback taken in that draft.
Devon, no, he didn't. Devon, he sat in 2021 and 2022.
So yes, he did.
Played in 2023.
They moved up. Guess who else moved up? The Baltimore Ravens moved into the back of the first round. The Baltimore Ravens moved up to the back of the first round to draft Lamar Jackson. There were people saying with Lamar Jackson that he shouldn't even play quarterback. So again, no, Patrick Mahomes, as compared to his peers, there were people out there that thought that Mitchell Trubisky was a better pro prospect than Patrick Mahomes. Okay, they moved up to get Mitchell Trubisky too. So that's not a big thing. He was not that highly thought out playing. You tell me another great Texas Tech quarterback in history. Tell me another great the quarterback factory of the quarterback factory.
He said, meanwhile, you got some people, daddy, saying they don't learn shit on the bench. LMFAO even though that particular dad never played quarterback. Who was he even talking about? Devon, who the fuck are you talking about, sir? I don't want to hear that.
He's talking about Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Jordan Love. Jordan Love got to sit. All of those Green Bay Packers, and look, all of them are turning. Brett Favre turned out to be pretty.
Number one, I never said that you don't learn anything sitting on the bench. What I said is sitting on the bench behind people don't always just equal you're going to be a great success in the NFL as a quarterback.
Okay, let me ask you this.
That's what I said.
Do you think that okay, let's use a recent example. Do you think that sitting on the bench behind Mason Rudolph for 2 years in Tennessee would help Cam Ward? And I know Mason Rudolph is but he started for them last year. Do you think that Cam Ward sitting behind Mason Rudolph for 2 years would help him instead of him getting sacked 5.5 times a game? That's the only thing that I'm saying. It helps when you're not just talking about the learning curve. We're not just talking about the learning curve. We're also talking about the wear and tear of getting the hell beat out of you. I'm going to give you a name real quick before we get ready to shut this down. David Carr, the number one pick from the first overall pick that they ever had in franchise history of the Houston Texans. He was ruined because they threw him out there on a franchise, on an expansion franchise, and he got beat up and sacked like 60 or 70 times in the season. You cannot have that.
You so lucky. You could. I tell you what. You could talk your way out of a homicide case if you murder somebody. You can talk yourself right out of one. You ain't slick, sir. I'm not about to let you sit up here. I get it. Jordan Love is not. I'm not saying Jordan Love is not to be under any scrutiny. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that you're giving him the wrong scrutiny, sir. I think you're not giving Jordan Love enough props and credit yet. And it's only year 2.5 for him technically as a starter. Yet he's got just as many playoff wins as your quarterback.
Okay, and again. See, you're trying to be slick.
No, you're trying to be slick.
Dak Prescott was thrown to the Wolves as a 4th round pick.
That's nice. And he's played 10 years.
Guess who else got to sit for a little bit? The greatest quarterback that people consider of all time. Tom Brady got to sit behind Drew Bledsoe. So again, instead of being thrown to the Wolves and getting the shit beat out of you every week in every game,
that's
you get
okay.
to sit back.
Your argument, but your argument for 10 years of playing, it to me doesn't equate 2 years of sitting on the bench and 2 years of playing. You're not about to hit.
He hasn't had postseason. He hasn't had You know who else didn't have a lot of postseason success? And he's in the Hall of Fame. He's been recommended for the Hall of Fame. You ready?
Go ahead.
Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers has never even won the AFC Championship.
Guess what? I bet you Jordan Love get to the NFC Championship game though.
We'll see. I
bet you they'll get to the NFC Championship.
We'll see because it's.
Hold on, and it won't take 10 years and counting to get to it.
Ain't nothing guaranteed. Let me tell you something. Dan Marino went to the Super Bowl his first or second year, and he never went back ever.
Yes, Brady got lucky because Bledsoe got hurt. We know. Marcus swear he's slick. He think he's so slick, and he's not slick.
Well, they didn't think enough of him that he didn't get because he was a 5th or 6th round pick. They weren't going to throw him out there to the Wolves. They weren't going to throw him out there to the Wolves.
He'd have been a good lawyer. Marcus would have been a real good lawyer.
Mom said that too. My mom said that too.
I didn't even get to. Yeah, right. Marcus had a whole jury feeling sorry for the guilty ass defendant. He ain't slick. Look, watch this. We ain't even get to talk about Baltimore in this show. Damn it.
But you know what we can do though, George? You know what we can do though? I don't know. Look, by the way, everybody, we appreciate y'all. Sometimes we get stuck on stuff and we start talking, and this is what we do. This is what y'all just see. We also do this off the air. And I'm sorry, sometimes we do get a little bit sidetracked. it ain't nothing but respect. I respect y'all. We respect the fact you come up in here. We respect your opinion. We may not agree with it, but we respect your opinion. I'm not going to disrespect anybody. I love everybody out there. I respect Torch. I love Torch. But this is what we do. We go back and forth, verbal sparring. That's what we do. By the way, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Coffee Talk, Rise Up Family. We're going to do a Thursday night preview show. Make sure y'all tune into that on the Rise Up Family page, YouTube. Make sure y'all get your family, get you a cup of coffee, some juice, a granola bar, breakfast bar, big ass bowl of cereal. Come up in here. We're going to chop it up and we talk about the game tomorrow. We would love everybody to be there. We done went over our time here. That's cool because we do what we want to do over here. That's bosses do what they want to do.
Slick, damn it! I'm telling you.
To the caller out there, appreciate you. Show up to these shows. Call in. What's the caller's name? What's the caller's name? Are you still there?
It's Deborah Beatty. She said you think you fit.
Okay, Deborah Beatty, that's what's up. We appreciate you calling in. If you're able to tomorrow, make sure y'all tune in. I'll be at work for that. Okay, I know. Look, we try to do the show because it's kind of hard at night, right before the game, Thursday night game. But if you miss it, it's going to be on. It'll be on YouTube and it'll be up on the Rise Up page and on the Alphabets Football Show page. So make sure y'all subscribe to that. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow morning. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for the Rise Up Unlimited radio show, The Torch, and the Chocolate Girl, Sharon Mullen. And Friday night, 10 o'clock Eastern Time with my lovely coach, Ramona Diehart. We'll be chopping it up over there, make our score predictions. Hopefully I'll do better this week because I did terrible.
Friday is my birthday.
And we will be. You working?
Yeah.
You gonna work on your birthday? You gonna DJ on your birthday?
Yeah, I'm DJing.
What the hell? Yeah, I guess so. Go make that money. I ain't mad at you. Go make that money, man. Appreciate everybody. We're going to get up out of here. Everybody have a great night. Thank you for participating. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for everything that y'all do, the love and support. Again, support goes both ways. Don't be putting your shows up on my page, on the Rise Up page, because I'm an admin over there, and you can't show love back to this.
Hey, yo, do we got a report on James Conner?
James Conner's out for the year.
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought
he's out for the year. He had a foot injury. He's out for the year. So if you're a fantasy football player, I'm gonna give you a little free fantasy football advice. I hope you got Trey Benson. I hope you have Trey Benson. And he probably ain't on the waiver wire. So if you got Trey Benson, you might got a league winner. Congrats on another year of life, Torch, for sure. So we're about to get up out of here. We'll see y'all in the morning. Yeah, James Conner, he's out for the year. He just had surgery yesterday, I think. He just had surgery yesterday. So we're about to shut it down. Y'all have a great night. Torch.
Yes.
See ya.
Peace out, y'all. Marcus, the Slick Man, Alphabets. Mr. Slick Man himself. You know what, Marcus? You